All right, it's Mr. Go. I'm in class. This is my 4th period. Everybody say hi.
Hi.
All right, I'm going to show you guys how to create a spreadsheet and do your calculations on the spreadsheet. So it takes you 2 minutes to do multiple calculations or thousands of calculations. I'm going to go ahead and first create a spreadsheet. So let me go ahead and close this window first. And then go to Create New on Google Docs. Go to Spreadsheet. When this loads, go ahead and title the column so you know what numbers you're entering in. I'm going to put speed of light on the first column. I'm going to put wavelength next. And then I'm going to put frequency. Now I'm going to go ahead and put Planck's constant on there too. And then I'm going to put energy on the last column. All right, so since the speed of light is constant, I'm going to go ahead and enter it in, 3.00. Now, instead of saying times 10 to the 8, the x doesn't show up on the spreadsheet as multiplication. What happens is you need to go ahead and type in an asterisk right there so you can see that that's the multiplication sign. Okay? Now, it's even easier than that when you're writing things in scientific notation. You can just put in 3.00 and the little e stands for times 10 to the, and since the speed of light is a constant, it's 3.00 times 10 to the 8. Notice it'll go ahead and auto-complete it for me. Now, since I want to use this number for every single one of my calculations, I'm going to go ahead and click and drag this and auto-complete it. What I just did was I highlighted this lower left hand or lower right hand corner right there, and notice that the cursor becomes a cross, and then I clicked and dragged it down. So now we just did the calculation for wavelength of blue light, or the frequency for blue light. I'm going to go ahead and put in 475, and this is in nanometers, so that's times 10 to the negative 9. Okay? Now it auto-completed it for me. Now if I want to calculate for the frequency, I'm just going to go ahead and press equals. And you said that it's the speed of light divided by the wavelength. So I'm going to click on this box. Again, first you got to type in the equal sign. And then that lets the cell know that that's going to be an equation. I'm going to click on this box. And then divided by is the / button. And then click on this box. So it's this box divided by this box. And press enter. And there's my number for me. If I want to switch this to scientific notation, go ahead and click down on the drop-down menu right here. Click on scientific. Now I'm like to write it in scientific notation for you. All right. Now let's say I have a bunch of other wavelengths. For example, I want to do red light, which is about 700 nanometers. So that's 700 times 10 to the negative 9. Let's say I want to do violet light. That's about 400 nanometers. And I want to do the calculations for those ones as well. Well, it's just as easy as clicking and dragging this cursor when it becomes a crosshairs, going down, and it does all my calculations for me. If I click on this box, or double click on it, you'll notice that it's this box, A4, divided by B4. So all I need to do is write down all the wavelengths in the correct numbers or scientific notation, and it'll do my calculations for me. Easy as that. You guys can figure out the rest of Planck's constant and energy. All right, so that's how to use the spreadsheet function for Google Documents. This is Mr. Go. I'm signing out.